2024 August 21st. Daily Bread Passage. Galatians chapter 1 verse 11 to 24. Key verse. Verse 12. Title: The Gospel's Origin and Power. I want you to know, brothers and sisters, that the gospel I preached is not of human origin. I did not receive it from any man, nor was I taught it, rather, I received it by revelation from Jesus Christ. For you have heard of my previous way of life in Judaism, how intensely I persecuted the Church of God and tried to destroy it. I was advancing in Judaism beyond many of my own age among my people and was extremely zealous for the traditions of my fathers. But when God, who set me apart from my mother's womb and called me by His grace, was pleased to reveal His Son in me so that I might preach Him among the Gentiles, my immediate response was not to consult any human being. I did not go up to Jerusalem to see those who were apostles before I was, but I went into Arabia. Later I returned to Damascus. Then after 3 years, I went up to Jerusalem to get acquainted with Cephas and stayed with him 15 days. I saw none of the other apostles, only James, the Lord's brother. I assure you before God that what I am writing you is no lie. Then I went to Syria and Cilicia. I was personally unknown to the churches of Judea that are in Christ. They only heard the report, the man who formerly persecuted us is now preaching the faith he once tried to destroy. And they praised God because of me. Some people in Galatia cast doubt on Paul and, therefore, the gospel he preached. By discrediting Paul, these enemies of the gospel hoped to discredit the message of Jesus' death and resurrection. Then these people could win followers to their false gospel and to themselves. Paul emphasizes that the gospel did not originate in him or any other human being. The gospel is from Jesus, and Paul received it directly from Jesus. Verses 113 to 210 are Paul's testimony. Though Paul had been zealous for Judaism, he did not find the gospel in Jewish religion through his efforts. In fact, his previous efforts led him to persecute the Church of God. He was the last person anyone expected to become a Christian. But God, in His sovereign foresight, mercy, and plan, at just the right time, revealed His Son Jesus Christ to Paul. Paul was completely changed. He spent time in Arabia, Damascus, and then met the apostles. The churches knew little about Paul, but they praised God because of his work in Paul. Paul's transformed life, from persecutor to apostle, testifies that the gospel is not earthly philosophy or influential human persuasion but the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes. Prayer. Father, thank you for revealing the gospel to me. Make my life a testimony to your love, mercy, and life-giving power. One word. Receive the life-giving gospel.